Am I fine or closer? What you got?
Yeah, you're good right there. All right, so what's up? What brings you to Chicago today?
Well, we came over to Chicago, grew out, has been working with some of the power groups. And we seen, as you know, it's been a deadly Puerto Rican parade and festival time. And they called me and said, could I come down here and start talking to some of the brothers and sisters and other power group leaders with the elders to see how we could reduce this violence.
Okay.
Because, you know, they ain't because they're bad, it's oppressive in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
And it ain't a racial war, it's actually an oppressive war.
Yeah.
And so I came to tell them, let's not false advertise it, that it's black against Latino.
Right.
But it's oppression against our youth.
Yeah.
And so I came to teach them, our model and how credible messengers that will succeed in making.
Yeah.
We're making it, as you see, man. A lot of people say, hey, Tone can't go to Chicago, Tone. And you see what's up, right?
Right.
And you see, we don't put them on camera, but we are. And the message is true, and that's why I'm here. I'm not here to party. I'm not here to talk about nobody. I'm here to try to help Chicago come to a resolution so all our shorties be safe.
Yeah. So how long have you had your grow up and grow out?
Grow up, grow out.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been doing that for?
So I came home 2009, and I wrote the whole program in the shoe when I did 3 years in solitude.
Okay.
So when I came home 2009, I worked killing animals, I worked cleaning schools, toilets, and I had to wait for my chance, like you, right? It takes hard.
Right.
So finally, 2015, I had enough money to open it.
Okay.
So I opened my for-profit, and then I got a partner called Clinton Lacey, who has CM3, and together now, after, 6 years? 21? Right, 6, 7 years?
Yeah.
15? What I'm saying, I went from 1 employee to 11 full time.
Okay.
And most importantly, now we're servicing 375 kids in DC. We're open in Northwest Seattle. We're in San Diego. We're in Atlanta. We're going to LA, and we're going to Houston.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to show, a lot of kids think when you do bad, you get fruited. All you get is a rep.
Right.
But when you do good, and sometimes we have to do something, but if you don't do something that costs you your whole life, 20 years, you don't do one thing that destroys everything else in the future, you could make it out of this. And that's why we're here. So when that thought comes to you, you have big brothers and leaders in your power group that don't say, go ahead, shorty. They say, hold on, shorty. We got a message, we got a place, we got a church, we got Victory Outreach, and Pastor Manny and them. Imagine that, spiritual people sitting next to gangbangers.
Right. Say a little shout out over here, everybody.
So, when we do it, she's trying to get us both beat up. Anyway.
No, so what? How's Chicago right now? How's Chicago treating you right now?
So I'm here one day. I've been working all day.
Yeah.
We got the bomba, right? The bomba.
Yeah, bomba.
And the food is Puerto Rican. Pateles. I ate what was that thing with the he said a jabarito. And let me see. I go all over the world, and you know, at first I say, man, are they gonna go with what the people say and all them, you know, what they say about me? And everywhere I've gone, it's been like this. They loved on me. They're driving me around. Yeah. And I'm trying to, what do I feel? I feel like I owe them something.
Yeah.
And what I owe them is to bring what I know, what they didn't learn yet, is how to start programs, how to get them $1 million or something for their pocket, their church.
Yeah.
I ain't asking them for nothing. I'm asking them to give me a chance to teach them what I've taught others.
So what challenges did you face when you started your non-profit?
The challenge is, right, money. You need money.
Right.
And nobody, you know, I'm not trying to be, but a white man could go to another white man and ask for 600,000 and they smile, I got it.
Yeah.
Latinos to ask for 500 is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because we don't got it, and you know you're asking someone who don't got it.
Right.
So that was the hardest, right? You get financed. The second part is to believe that you could do it yourself.
Yeah.
So it cost me about $2,500. It's a lot when you're broke.
Right.
But in the bigger scheme of things, it wasn't that much. So that's why I told you, I worked hard, saved, my wife loaned me money. You know, when we're together, and God bless her soul, because she helped me become the man that could open on our pot. Get it?
Yeah.
And I think we a lot of times, if you break up or you would, but when a woman helps you get your focus right, you can't. So that was the hard part, right? Convincing people that my dream could be fulfilled. Then that's the last one. That gangsters could change.
Yeah.
So those are the big, and want to be honest, my own people. The hate within is terrible, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas hating on me because I'm loving on people. You watching everything, but you don't see the big things. And I'm not saying that's the hardest part, because if you hate on me, then how the other power groups are gonna love me?
Right.
Because I speak to all of them. So I was expecting that mine would be the happiest, get it? And I'm not saying all of them, you know we well loved like you. You got your haters, and that's the last thing. Don't let the haters guide you. Right? Don't let them feed. Don't let them feed into your mind those things to distract you from what, like her, imagine if she focused on everything else. I'm gonna keep it that normal women would focus on right now, she wouldn't have a magazine. And I wouldn't have brought her out. So brothers and sisters, you could rap, you could draw, you could paint, you could do so many things. Find your talent, find your love, and make a job out of it, make a career, be an entrepreneur. Latinos could own shit too.
For sure.
You don't gotta always want to work for somebody.
Yeah.
So live your dream, and that's what I'm trying to prove, that even with 3 felonies, even with a gang name that everybody knows, if you put the work in, you could change. You could change your environment, you could change your friends, and you could be successful. And that's really what I want to prove. Success is in the heart and in the mind of us as Latino people. So let's practice it.
So what would you tell your younger self, like knowing what you know now, what would you tell yourself? When you look at yourself back in your young days, what advice would you give yourself?
I would tell them slow down.
Slow down.
I would tell them listen to mom. Right?
Shout out to mom.
I would tell them hug your dad more. And I would tell them, you know, I'm happy where I'm at, but I know it could have been a lot easier. So I don't want to lie. Regrets, I got a lot. I left my daughters when they were babies. Came home when they were grown. How the fuck could I stand here and talk gangster? I don't got no regrets. When I abandoned my daughters.
So being incarcerated and missing out on your daughters growing up, how did that affect your kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, how
they were without fathers. Their mother abandoned them. They were found raised by my. Then their mother came back, but it was a tragedy, and they were called daddy. And keep it 100, I was busy raising a gang while other people were raising my kids. So now they're grown up, they're married, they got their husbands, I got 4 grandchildren, they're all successful, and I didn't do shit to get them there. They did it on their own. So I don't play that daddy, oh my I wasn't there for that. But my son, who's 8 years old, I'm trying to show them the father I would have been if I was free through the love I show my son. Not to make them jealous, but to say, if I wasn't that stupid before, this is what it would have looked like. And they tell me that. They go, we know you would have been a good dad. So you see what I'm trying to tell you guys, you like to come home and tell your kids what they better do and how to do it. I came home and accepted that I fucked up, and I didn't have no right telling them who was right, what was wrong. All I had to do was love them. Don't cry. So that's all I'm telling all of you, man. You don't know I chased this lady. You know why? You know how many days when my wife was a square too, and she never went to jail, and she helped me. So all you dudes, when they love you or they hate you, respect them, because you're gonna come back. You gotta visit your sons. You gotta visit the people you left behind. And I don't care if you knock on the door and there's somebody who's taking care of her better than you.
So where do you see your not-for-profit in the next 5 years?
I see them in Chicago. I see them in all the states. I see us power groups in the front of the White House, millions strong. No rappers talking for us. No religion. We put our best up there. We demand this country to know that we are power groups, and we got rid of the stinking thinking, and we're gonna lower crime, but we're gonna hold all you governors responsible. We're gonna hold you judges responsible, and we're not gonna storm the White House. We're not gonna act like savages like you did. We're gonna do it with love. We're gonna do it with love, and believe me, it's coming. Get ready for the next storm.
You want to send any messages to the brothers on lock right now who are finding themselves lost in the game?
We want to send it to your husband and to all the brothers behind the wall. We have abandoned you and forgotten you. Forgive us. We get caught up in the street and we forgot that we're the ones who send you there. And I'm sorry we don't write you. I'm sorry we don't send you money. But we're coming, man. We're going to get better at this. And we're going to try to help you. If you can't come home, that you got people that love you while you're there. And when you come home, we have more than a dope package to give you when you come. We got jobs. We got, opportunities. So that's what I want to tell all you locked up. And I want to tell all these, the dream is true. I'm in Chicago and I'm still alive, man.
So if somebody that's on live would want to reach out to you for just like a motivational, just because they're going through it, how can they get a hold of you?
Well, you could get a hold of me in let's do this. mylifetone@gmail.com.
Okay.
That's my email. Email me, tell me your story. We're doing a newsletter for CM3. We're gonna be national like hers. We're gonna try to get a Plugg Magazine in. So that's what I'm saying. Go to my email, drop it. Please, not all that. I don't wanna hear what's going on in your hood with the beef. But how could I help you start a program? How do we move forward? And how do we bring peace to our people? And I wanna say thank you to you for always being there and with that camera, capturing good musicians, the Latin people success stories, and not being like these vultures. Oh, let's see the bad. Let's go film and shoot it. Let's do this Vlad TV shit. This is what we do. Serious tone. We here.
Yeah. So do you want to send any last minute shout outs?
A shout out to my, of course, my OG Raul. A shout out to Luis Felipe. May you know we love you and we're working hard this work to get you out. And all our OGs, of course, the Leon of Chicago. We love you and we hope that one day you're amongst us. So thank you, and we're here.
All right, we're out.